What's going on, guys? It's your boy John in this thing. Today I bring you a new video. Yesterday I went to locals and I took a new deck. This deck I just barely started playing. Like, I know about the deck, but I just barely started playing. I built it and I took it to locals and I top locals. So I want to show you this deck profile. This is a really good solid deck and I really loved it, so I'm going to be using it more often. So let's start it, boys. This is gonna be in depth also, so let's start it. First, I run 3 of the best card, which is Ultimate Tyranno. If you summon this and your opponent doesn't have anything, it's pretty much game. And also, this is a go second deck, so I always go second. And you just try to bring Tyranno and UltiK for game. So is that I run only 3 babies. Because in this build, I don't want to draw the babies. I don't want to have the babies in hand. I want to go ahead and pop the babies from deck with Lost World. So only 3 babies. Too many babies, brick. And you don't need a lot of babies because I don't run diagrams and I don't run the True King. So I don't need to pop the babies. So I don't need to have the babies in hand. And the other best card of the deck, Overraptor. This card is too damn broken. This one with Lost World is just, man, I don't even have any words to explain. Just Lost War, you have a token, try to pop the token and special summon from deck, popping the baby. I run 2 Giant Rex because this card you want to draw it now, you want to have it in your hand in order to do your combos, and so you could banish it and have an extra body. You banish it to bring this one and then you have an extra body, bring it back. And well, yeah, 2 is good. I run 2 Overtakes. This card, oh my god, this is the nuts. This card, I've been seeing that people been using it in Lightsword now and all these other decks, because it just goes to the graveyard, they get a pill, and by this guy going into the graveyard, you already have a Dinosaur for the pill, so it just banishes any other card and you bring Tyranno. It's just too damn broken. This card saved me a lot of games. And the one-off Miscellaneous. If you open up Miscellaneous and this, it's just game. GG. You just offer your hand. So around the 1 Kaiju, it's searchable, and you could always just Kaiju the big boss monsters, and if you have Lost World, you trigger and get a token, so it's pretty good. You could say I break one of my games. I open a Dark Hole, Lost World, and the Kaiju, and like the other, nothing else. And I Kaiju my opponent. Well, at first I went Lost World, Kaiju my opponent, he got a token, and then I Dark Hole and save the token. It was too good, too good, too good. And the 1 tuner, Olio, I could still go into Trish, and I go into Chambara to UltiK. Then the other Kaiju, the Turtle Kaiju. So that was it. That was all my monsters. Next, hand traps. I run a lot of hand traps in this deck because I go second, so I just want to stop my opponent and just OTK my opponent going second. So I run only 2 Drolls. I was running 3. I didn't like it that much because I was playing Lightsworn and all these other decks, and they're not really good against it. So it's only good against Pendulums and like 2 Dracos and maybe Trickstars, but it won't stop them. So I just run 2. 3 of the best hand trap, stops anything. And 3 other, man, this Effect Bailer is just too good. I prefer Effect Bailer over Ghost Ogre because you could Effect Bailer Electromite and they don't get any effect. Ghost Ogre, they can still get an effect. Alistair, you Effect Bailer him and that's pretty much the end of the turn. Overraptor, if you Bailer, that's over. I mean, with Ghost Ogre, they could still activate the effect and go off. So, Effect Bailer, any other, what's the other one? Just any card that you summon Candina, Effect Bailer, and that's just it. So, Effect Bailer is just too good, and Ash. And that's for the hand traps. It's 8 hand traps. Also, I run a lot of hand traps and I go second. Why? Because I run the pills and I go second, so if I go first and I open up a hand trap and I hash them first turn, So now I have a material to use for the pill, and so whenever it's my turn, I have the pill I could banish. If I go first, there's no way I could go into the pill without having a hand trap, or if I go first, I'm gonna have to banish my hand trap in another dino to summon Tyranno or something from the pill. So that's why I run a lot of hand traps. And you want to stop your opponent, you let him go first, you stop him, and then you just OTK him going second, which I did a lot. Alright, on to the field spells. I run 2 terraformings, and the best field spell right now, I think this is, I mean, people are gonna criticize me or something, but I think the Lost World is even better than Diagram right now. So I run three Lost Worlds and 2 terraformings. I was running 3 terraformings, but in one game I opened all 3 of them, and I've been opening multiple Lost Worlds, so only 2. So Lost World is just too broken, because this one is another Diagram, because you could pop babies from the deck, so not from the hand. You could pop babies from the deck, you summon them, they get tokens, and your monsters are protected, they cannot be targeted. So I think it's way better than a Diagram, because Diagram you gotta use a lot of resources and True King's brick. So I built a deck where I made it more consistent, because dinos, they tend to brick, and I was, you know, spending hours trying to build the deck where, like, okay, what can I use that I do not brick? So I cut off all my True Kings, because True Kings you gotta open another fire or another True King to even resolve. So yeah, you gotta open 2 True Kings fires, or you gotta open a miscellaneous or a Olio. So it's just already minus. You're already minusing 2 cards, and whenever you go Diagram, opponents could stop your combos and then just stop. Like, you go Diagram, pop baby, and then go over Raptor, and then effect, and let it stop it, and then you don't got anything else to do after that. So yeah, so that's why I run Lost Worlds, because this saved me a lot of games. And even going first, I go Lost World, then over Raptor, get token, and then send miscellaneous, and then just pop the token, and I mean go off of that and just pop the babies from the deck. So that baby that you had in hand, well, you have it in your deck and you popped it, and you have another hand trap or something in your hand instead of that baby. So Lost World is, I recommend it. Even though if you're running the True King Diagram, you could just run 2 Lost Worlds or 1 Lost World, and you always search it, and it's just too good. One time my opponent, I filled him up with tokens, he couldn't even use his monster zone, so that's too good. I run 2 pills. 3 is too many, 2 is the perfect amount. This card gives you games, 3 games. So banish for cost, banish from your graveyard, so you're already gonna have a dino and a hand trap or something else, and just go into it, and it's just too broken. The consistency, I ran 3 fossil digs. I mean, I don't have anything else to explain. This is your Overraptor. I run 6 Overraptor, so you always have Overraptor. Foolish Burial, because you send the Overtext and you get your pill. Free pill right here, so pretty much I run 3 pills. Board wipes, this is a going second deck, so just board wipe them and GG. If I'm playing pendulums, I'm gonna side these out. These pendulums, board wipes, you won't do anything to pendulum, so side them out and side something on. Monster Reborn, an extender. If they ghost over anything, my Overraptor or any other card, just bring it back. And what else? 2 Cosmic Cyclones, and that's it. That's my whole main deck. 40 or 41 cards, I'm not sure, but this deck, man, it's quick to 2-0. Just let them go first and LTK him, and going second is just too broken. It's too good. Alright, on to the side deck. I run Imperial Order because of pendulums. Heavy back row decks. I run 2 Twin Twisters. That's it, just 2 Twin Twisters. I run the draw if I go against pendulums or 2 Draco, just side them in. The Solemn Package. Boom, and the barriers. And the best card of the side deck against pendulums and all these other decks, Rothfury Mortal. If I'm playing pendulums, I will cut my board wipes against pendulums and side this in, and just because you can't stop their board at all. I mean, Dark Hole, every match they'll negate, so this is the only card that will do something. that will do something. So onto the extra deck, I wanted one Link Spider because I knew what my deck could do with the tokens. It's just too broken, and I was giving my opponent's tokens and they couldn't get rid of it, so they couldn't even target my field. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't even target their own monsters thanks to Lost World. That's just too damn good. They can't do anything. So I run a Link Spider because if for some reason somebody, I get a mirror match, I gotta get rid of that token, and this is how I get rid of that token. Link Spider. And some other trash links that I don't even use. This is one I used once. Taker I didn't use. Decoy I didn't use. This one I didn't use. So this is all just trash. You could put whatever. This one I used it once. I bounced one of their deco and I bounced some other stuff. So this is good. Chumbara OTKs. You go into Chumbara a lot because you go over after search miscellaneous, pitch miscellaneous, banish miscellaneous, bring Aolio, and then go into Chumbara. You could go into Trish still. So this is just the 3 cards and these other cards. This is the only ones you really need. So you go in that one. Well, you don't need that one, but you can use it. Chumbara, Trish, Diamond Direwolf, Alagia, and Oka. So the board you end up with Lagia and Overtex or Tyranno. So it's just negating. Abyss Dweller to shut off graveyard effects. Castell, another Direwolf, and Baguska. So I run Direwolf. It's a good card because you sometimes always have Overraptor and what else? You have Overraptor and Giant Rex. So I want to have my dinos engraved so I could banish to bring Tyranno, Ultimate Tyranno Conductor. So I go into Direwolf and then just pop a back row and then banish the 2 dinos and just special summon Tyranno and OTK. Yep, and the tokens are good whenever you give your token to your opponent because you just attack them and get 1,000 out of them. So it's just too broken. This deck, I really loved it. It's really good, and it's also good going first. So some opponents let me go first, and I still won. So that was it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Deuce.